Welcome to Passion for Fashion. Run away with us to the runway as we show you the signature looks that you need to know. Today we focus on urban, the inner city inspiration that has become one of the biggest trends on the catwalk. This is a look at the designers that are taking downtown, uptown, the celebrities and pop stars that have influenced or created the look, and the key items for your wardrobe.
And it goes a little something like this.
Our show today is Ghetto Fabulous, although the idea of making something from nothing has got a little more expensive these days. You can find urban influences in the work of DKNY, Hood by Air, Kenzo, and House of Holland, who took the Latino gangster girl as inspiration. Alexander Wang is a high-end brand that is courting the urban market. Rapper A$AP Rocky has become the poster boy for the label, which in its Spring-Summer 2014 collection paid homage to 90s hip-hop with these denim-inspired trousers and jackets. To find the origins of this trend, you have to go back to the streets and to the dawn of hip-hop. This is when sports brands like Lecoq, Adidas, and Kangol became associated with the forefathers of the scene, Run DMC and Grandmaster Flash.
Check this out.
Run DMC wore Adidas tracksuits and trainers with their gold chains, creating this old-school look. Today, as Adidas launched an Originals line, they called in the trio to hark back to those days.
And all I remember is doing this, taking them out the box, putting them up on my dresser, and going to bed, looking at them.
The 90s began a new era for urban style. It went loud.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
As the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air became a TV hit, so did the style of the cheeky Fresh Prince.
Hold up, that was like 10 years ago. I'm like light years ahead of you now.
I got in one little fight.
His vibrant clothes and Jordans became a must for fans of the show.
Don't you complain.
The 90s also meant a change in brand favorites for the urban closet. Hilfiger became a staple, finding fans in Coolio, Diddy, and Snoop Dogg.
That was my only aim.
Calvin Klein tapped into the market with a campaign featuring rapper Marky Mark and Kate Moss. Rap legend Tupac became the poster boy for hip-hop style. From his iconic bandana to his denim dungarees, he changed the scene. Urban stars today are all about the good life and the good clothes. Big names in fashion are the new currency for the scene, and today it's not out of place to find big names in hip-hop on the front rows of shows, or being covered head to toe in the stuff.
Swag, saucy drippin' swag, do.
I may be young, but I'm ready.
When Beyoncé co-directed her video Party, her wardrobe was a roll call of Tom Ford, Givenchy, and Martin Margiela. A lot of hip-hop stars have turned designer. Wu Wear and apple-bottom jeans have the Wu-Tang Clan and Nelly, respectively. Nicki Minaj has launched a collection just as loud as her personality. And P. Diddy is the former Puff Daddy of them all with his Sean John line. Channing Tatum caused pulses to race when he took to the catwalk for Diddy. You can see why the line is so successful.
Like we always do at this time, I go for mine.
Jay-Z's Rockaware label is the top-selling urban brand out there, with annual average sales hitting a whopping $700 million. And pop star Ciara became the face of the brand. Kanye West is known for his style, so when he took to Paris Fashion Week with his designs, expectations were as high as the celebrity count in attendance. Although his label DW has been put on the back burner, he had tremendous success in his shoe designs for Nike, Vuitton, and Dion Lee. Kim will obviously get first pick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When Run DMC went against Aerosmith in their Walk This Way video, there was only one victor, those laceless Adidas trainers. They were paid $1.6 million to wear those shoes, and they probably walked away with them. Adidas is a brand so entrenched in the urban scene, but the origins of the trainers couldn't be further from the hip-hop lifestyle. The Adidas story begins in Germany, where two brothers began designs on what would become a lucrative business. Adi and Rudi Dassler came from a family of shoemakers. Adi managed to convince US sprinter Jesse Owens at the 1936 Munich Olympics to wear his designs. And after Jessie went on to win 4 golds, business for the brothers boomed. The Dasslers were selling 200,000 pairs a year. World War II hindered the business, but when the brothers reconvened, they fell out spectacularly, and they split the company in 2. Rudy formed Ruder, which was later rebranded Puma, and Adi Dassler created Adidas. Adidas has never been an acronym, no matter what they say. Both businesses have done well, but the brothers never reconciled and were buried as far apart as possible in the same cemetery. That's keeping a grudge going. Today, Adidas has branched out into fashion. Its Style Essentials brand is in partnership with designer label Y3. Their limited edition Y3 shoes are catwalk material and have appeared within Y3 designer collections. A recent spring line featured a take on the famous Adidas 3 stripes. The collaboration between the brand and Jeremy Scott has proven to be a huge success. In the video for Scream and Shout by will.i.am and Britney Spears, Jeremy designed this piece specifically for Britney. Cute or daft, you decide. What is certain is a multitude of stars have taken to these JS wings. Another high-profile designer involved with the brand is Stella McCartney. Her sportswear designs for the label have been such a success, she has continued to produce work for them since 2004. In one show, she hired athletes to model the clothes in water tanks. The brand also understands the benefit of association with celebrity designers too. David Beckham has a line in his own name under Adidas.
R.I.P. to the girl you used to see.
Rita Ora has just signed a $2.5 million deal to design for the brand. The singer has modeled for DKNY and Rimmel, and this will be her first go as a designer herself. With her urban style and chic cool, it seems a perfect combination.
Baby, come closer. Baby, come closer.
As urban fashion is so closely associated with music, our countdown is going to be a close call as to who is our number 1. First up, number 5. It's Salt and Pepper.
Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Want you to push it back. Cooling my day and then at night, working up a sweat. Come on, girl, let's go. Show the guys that we know.
Classic hip-hop and style doesn't come much better than Salt and Pepper. The rap duo stormed the charts with Push It, bringing what was an underground fashion to the mainstream. The look they rocked has been resurrected again and again, from MIA to Nicki Minaj. Gold chains and these bright jackets are definitely items of old-school style.
Push it real good. Ayo, I heard you riding with the same talk.
Azealia Banks seems to cause a lot of trouble for the celebrities she tweets, but since she burst onto the scene, there is no doubt that the woman knows her fashion. Alexander Wang got her jumping and singing along to her single Van Vogue for his campaign. Against the backdrop of cityscapes, her look in 212 with the cute pigtails, cut-offs and Mickey Mouse jumper showed hip-hop has a new face. Coming up, we return to our countdown to find out who is our ghetto superstar. We look at hip-hop essentials, loads of bling, and the trainer. And we watch urban influence in film. And now it's time for the wildest side of the catwalk in everyone's favorite section. What the fashion? Who said punk was dead? That's quite a hairy chest. Only the licorice one is left. No need for those pesky headphones with this dress. Hugging not recommended. An accident waiting to happen here. Oh, disaster! The black boots don't go with this at all. A bird in the hair is worth 2 in the bush. Is she coming or going? I'm lost for words. Wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley. Back to our countdown as we find out who came third in our urban fashion chart. With 90s fashion making a return on catwalks, it's no surprise that TLC find themselves once again in focus for their style. T-Boz, Chili, and Lisa Left Eye Lopez were the coolest girls of R&B music, with head-to-toe tie-dye, baggy jeans, and bras as tops with matching colored cargo pants. Maybe not all of it was that cool. There is a film in the pipeline about their time together. Get those cargo pants out.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name.
MIA is the rebel with a cause. Her music has soundtracked political plights in the world and social messages in the way hip-hop did back in the day.
Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game.
Her mother was a seamstress, and it seems the skill has rubbed off. MIA has collaborated with Versace for the Versus collection, taking the knockoff designs found at dodgy market stalls as inspiration. MIA has reinterpreted this idea into a line that is urban and very, very cool. Apparently, Donatella thinks it's genius, and we do too.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah. It's been a ride.
Everybody.
I guess I had.
From the beginning of urban fashion, the sneaker has been the central piece of the look. It stood for aspiration, and some labels have tapped into that. We know that Adidas led the way with the help of some of the biggest names in music, from Run DMC to Katy Perry, but there are other contenders out there.
You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em, but you won't take the sting out these words before I say 'em.
Nike teamed up with rapper Eminem for a collection. He has always been a fan of the brand, so this partnership was perfect. The profits went to his charity, the Marshall Mathers Foundation. Nike holds claim to the most expensive trainer in the world. Only 202 sets of the Nike Paris trainer were produced. Getting a pair of these will knock you back thousands of dollars. Anya Hinmarsh and Jimmy Choo have their own take on the sneaker. It'll be only a matter of time until the Nike Paris finds itself outpriced. We take a look now at the moments in cinema that brought street style to the masses. West Side Story was a breakthrough film, expressing the struggle between rival gangs in inner-city New York, whereas we at home are fighting over who looked better, the Jets or the Sharks. Today's hip-hop style references the 50s of the West Side era. Jessica Alba was perfect for the film Honey. The tale about coming from poverty to achieve her dream as a choreographer was actually inspired by the true story of Laurieann Gibson, who now works for Lady Gaga and Katy Perry. Laurie makes a cameo appearance in the film.
Okay, let's throw that in after the clap.
Jessica combines sportswear and baggy jeans, a staple for the urban woman. Those enviable abs may be harder to achieve, though. Save the Last Dance is yet another dance-inspired story. Sarah, played by Julia Stiles, is a former ballet student who moves to inner-city Chicago.
Hey, you dance?
I used to.
Falling for a boy at school, she soon embraces the culture and style around her to find true love and a new dance.
You sitting down for tea or something?
Tying a Gap cardigan around her head, Julia unwittingly started a trend on the street.
Now if you need me, call me.
Sister Act 2 featured a succession of names that were yet to break through, and one of those was Lauryn Hill.
Are you Rita Watson?
Yeah, that's me.
She plays the skeptical Rita, who befriends other classmates to form a choir with the help of Whoopi Goldberg. Rita and her friends ooze inner city cool.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
To finish off that urban wardrobe, you're going to have to spend some real money on that essential accessory, bling. Gold chains are a catwalk favorite as well. The look originated from the streets, and some designers have taken to making it their choice accessory.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
The irony is, big rappers like 2 Chainz and Kendrick Lamar have taken a fancy to vintage chains from brands like Chanel.
Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing.
The bigger, the better. Nelly Furtado once sang about her big hooped earrings, and she wasn't wrong. The look, which came from the Hispanic community, now graces the catwalks of Dior, as well as our favorite Canadian singer.
Tell her make me a grill.
Grills are a trend that not everyone can pull off, especially for the price. Teeth made of gold and platinum, once a favorite of rappers, are now gracing the mouths of pop stars like Rihanna, Miley Cyrus, and Katy Perry. Lady Gaga typically took it too far by using real human teeth. Ugh. Not sure what a dentist will have to say about that. Gucci and Vuitton have become today's bling. Accessories by the fashion giants are now the item to carry or feature in your music video if you're rocking the urban look. We have a lot of saving up to do. Back to our countdown for the big reveal. It's our number one.
Hey!
In a passion for fashion first, we have joint winners for our countdown. Pharrell and Nicki.
Damn.
The king of cool, Pharrell Williams, is representing the men, whilst Nicki Minaj is pounding the alarm for the ladies. It's rare to be successful in both music and fashion, but Pharrell has pulled it off. Whether he's channeling his hip-hop roots or James Bond in a tux, he's a bona fide style icon. Esquire magazine labeled him the best-dressed man in the world. Nicki Minaj has such a presence in pop due to her style that it's not uncommon to find her on the front row of the biggest fashion shows. Let's find out more as we look at Pharrell and Nicki for fashion.
You wrong. Why you dance so low to this song? Where your boyfriend at? He gone. Is that a nap? Can you put
When the two joined forces for Nelly's Get Like Me, Pharrell and Nicki may have stolen the show from right under Nelly.
Tell your boyfriend you stand with Simone.
Pharrell wore this hoodie from his label Billionaire Boys Club. As well as running his own record label and producing music, Pharrell founded the urban fashion line with a bathing ape designer Nigo a few years back, and it's been as successful as his other ventures.
Hey, what do you think? It's night time, where's your drink? Hey, oh, wanna play slow? Make up your mind, girl, come on, let's just go. You can bring your
Billionaire Boys Club is a premium streetwear line that now has stores across the globe. Jay-Z, another hip-hop fashion mogul, has jumped on board and has partnered with Pharrell. Due to his success with Boys Club, Pharrell launched Ice Cream. No, not the real stuff, but cool items inspired by the skater scene. There is now a Billionaire Girls Club, so you girls aren't left out, and Beyoncé is a fan of the line. With all this style and talent, it's no surprise that Pharrell has been called in by other fashion labels. Louis Vuitton has asked him to design jewelry and glasses for the label, and he modeled this campaign for them.
Mark and I collaborated on the sunglasses this year. He totally let me just come in and do what it is that I wanted to do, and he's made it such an incredible impact on me, and just seeing that you can do anything you put your mind to.
Sunglasses giant Moncler were obviously impressed by his work, as they snapped him up to design a range of shades for their latest collection.
You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now.
I wish today it would rain all day. Maybe that'll kind of make the pain go away.
Nicki Minaj entered the charts in some very loud outfits. Whilst it was a great way to get noticed, we were glad to see that recently she has reined it in for a more sophisticated take on hip-hop style.
Everybody let me hear you say right. Go spend all your money 'cause today payday. And if you a G.
Nicki and fashion have been long-term friends, and she has fronted campaigns for big names. She became the face of Versace's H&M collection. When Jeremy Scott teamed up with Adidas, Nicki was the perfect woman to wear the colourful designs. And she took to the catwalk for a Victoria's Secret show, where she was accompanied by models rocking her style.
This one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the booming system. When he come up in the club, baby, then got sex on deck like he's saving up.
The most unexpected fashion moment for Nicki was when she became friends with Anna Wintour while sitting on the front row of an Oscar de la Renta show. We did not see that one coming. Nicki has recently launched her own collection, the imaginatively titled The Nicki Minaj Collection. It's just like her creator, bold, colorful and urban influenced. Let's see if her mate Anna will put the line in vogue sometime soon. Our king and queen of the scene, Pharrell and Nicki. That's all for Passion for Fashion this week. To play us out, we have this Y3 collection to check out. Until next time.
What?